Decided to do a 40-week pregnancy update on my laptop's webcam. So if the quality is crazy, I'm sorry about that, but I just thought it would be a little easier for me to go ahead and do it on the laptop. That way there's no downloading, and then I can just upload it to YouTube. It's all about simplicity these days. So let's see if we can do a webcam 40-week pregnancy update. It's so impromptu. Everybody's outside with Jimmy. It's Sunday afternoon, and I just thought, you know what? I need to do this, so let's just do it. So, all right. I don't have any notes or anything. I just thought I would just kind of randomly chit-chat about how I'm feeling, what's going on, all that fun stuff. So I'm officially, as of tomorrow, will be 40 weeks pregnant with baby number 5. So I just have been feeling, over the past couple of weeks, I've definitely been feeling more over it. I always get this way. I just feel really tired of being pregnant. The symptoms are much more exaggerated at this point. Heartburn is really bad. Sleeping is really hard. Swelling is so much worse. I'm having a lot of swelling in my legs and in my feet and in my hands. And I can kind of see that I have a little bit of swelling in my face. So that's kind of normal for me. I usually do have some water retention toward the end of pregnancy. What else? I've been more emotional the last few weeks, irritable, which I feel like I've not been totally like, the irritability has been there. That seems to be like my general state, when I'm pregnant. It's just kind of just generally perturbed with everything. But over the past 2 weeks, it has been less irritability and more just emotional fragility, I guess. I just feel like really vulnerable and emotional and tired. But surprisingly, actually, the fatigue, I feel better now than I did the whole pregnancy, which is really weird. I mean, I do have like a degree of fatigue, but now that I feel like my iron levels are better and my thyroid's all worked out, I'm finally starting to feel more energetic, but I have like all this baby here, which kind of counteracts some of that. But I feel better. I feel happier as far as the fatigue and all of that goes. But I definitely have a very large belly that's making it difficult to get around. It has slowed me down a ton. I haven't been doing a lot of editing. I haven't been doing just a whole lot of anything, really. I haven't been leaving the house a lot. My days are kind of spent just doing normal household tasks and duties and just taking care of the kids and all of that fun stuff. So it's just kind of mundane, monotonous, and I'm just taking everything kind of in stride and just kind of going along with it. So I am kind of over being pregnant, but I am still trying to savor, to some degree, being pregnant with this baby, since it will most likely be my last. And so that's kind of a catch-22, trying to make sure that I'm not rushing things too much, etc. Still, one of the most difficult symptoms that I have is heartburn. I have it right now, so if you see me, doing this, this is because I have horrible, horrible heartburn. I have woke up in the middle of the night many times with severe acid reflux, just choking on it and coughing and all of that stuff, which is really difficult. And so that's, I guess, the worst symptom that I have and have had through all of my pregnancies is always the heartburn. So I have been taking ranitidine, which my doctor said that I could take, and that does help, but I tend to allow myself to suffer through the day, and then I'll take the Ranitidine at night so that I can actually get some rest. And I think that helps, you know, me not to have the fatigue that I was having before. So I'm actually getting some decent sleep, which is nice. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I feel like this baby is so big, you guys. So we have decided on a name. If you missed the video, the name is Solomon Nathaniel. And the name actually means a peaceful gift from God. So Solomon's name is peace, and Nathaniel means gift from God. So this year has been extremely difficult for us. We've had so many major life events, and on top of major life events, health issues, changes in our family. I've had some, you know, it kind of extended family issues that has weighed tremendously on my heart. And through all of that, it just felt like a season of turmoil, of unrest, and not having that peace that I really wanted to have. And I really wanted this baby to have a name that just encompassed everything that I felt like God wants to give us. So I feel like that naming him, basically his name means peace, and I do believe that every child is a gift from God. Is just, you know, it's just the desires of both mine and Jimmy's heart at this point in our life. So that's what his name is, and we're excited about it. And I feel like his little personality already is sort of kind of coming through. I can usually tell based on their activity level if they're going to be kind of high strung or more laid back, and he just seems really kind of peaceful and cozy and laid back in there, and I just feel like he's already a child of peace. So there's that. And let's see, what else can I tell you? So as far as like baby stuff, we pretty much have everything that we need. We are still lacking a bassinet, so we're gonna try to round one of those up here pretty soon. I haven't gone crazy buying stuff. I did have a wonderful baby shower from my brother and sister-in-law, and they just blessed us tremendously with so much for the baby, and I am forever grateful. And my mom has also given us just some beautiful, wonderful gifts, and has been providing for us in that way, which is really nice. And so everything I think we have that we need besides the bassinet. So we're going to get that soon. I've just been kind of go with the flowish about it, and I just feel like babies need a lot of love and a lot of cuddles and a lot of milk. And I mean, apart from that, you know, we can make it as long as they have some food and clothing and cuddles. So there's that. I just got something on my computer screen, on my phone, my computer screen flash up. Let's see, what else can I update you guys on? Signs of labor, I really haven't had many. I've had several little periods of time in the evening where I'll have regular contractions and I'll start timing them, and then ultimately they just kind of fizzle out, especially when I get up and move around. I don't really have a ton of contractions. When I sit and rest and relax, I can kind of feel that they pick up a little bit. I am not one to go into labor early. I know this about my body, but it never stops me from being hopeful that it may happen this time. So, true to every other pregnancy that I've ever had, I am going to hit my due date, I think. So today is the 24th, and is today the 24th? I think, yes, today's the 24th, and my due date is on the 26th. So as far as I know, I'll probably hit my due date. I've only had one pregnancy where my water broke. That was with Jacob, and I was nearly 42 weeks pregnant when that happened. I've had inductions with the others, which were right at 40 weeks with the other 3, and never really allowed to go much past my due date with the other ones. So, I don't know. I have no idea when I'll actually go into labor, but I am hoping to avoid an induction if at all possible. So just kind of doing anything and everything naturally to try to bring the baby, out at a good time. So yeah, let's see. What else can I tell you guys? I feel excited, a little bit nervous because of the birth that I have with Maddie. I'm a little bit anxious as to how it's going to go. I definitely do not want a lot of interventions, but I'm also not going to hold myself to, like, hard and fast not getting an epidural if it comes to that. With Maddie, I went through this whole story, but I did end up getting an epidural as she was being born that didn't take, etc., etc. It's just kind of a ridiculous story, but she was coming out as I was getting the epidural, so it's just, I don't want to put, like, hard and fast rules. I just want to go with my body and see how I feel. I've had natural deliveries before without any pain, control, etc., and I know that I'm capable of doing that. So I would love to do that. The recovery has always been better with natural birth, and I really hope to be able to do that. So we'll see how that goes. My bags are packed. They're ready to go, and I am going to try and video maybe live, like YouTube live, when I go into labor, if I do, on my own. And I plan on vlogging the birth as much as possible, so hopefully I'm able to do that. So that's basically it. I can't think of anything else. I am planning on breastfeeding. I am planning on breastfeeding as much as possible during the first month to get my milk supply in and where it needs to be. And I'm also planning on pumping a lot to have bottles available for the baby to also be bottle fed. I would like for the baby to be both breast and bottle fed interchangeably at all times. So I do not want a baby that is completely dependent on breastfeeding. I will most likely have to go back to work at some point, and I would like for the baby to be okay taking a bottle, a passy, and all that. So we'll see how that goes, but that's the plan for now. And again, I'm just going to kind of go with it and see how things go. So let me show you a little bit about what the belly is looking like right now at 40 weeks. And then I guess that'll be it. Hopefully you guys can see. So here is 40-week baby bump from the front. Hello, dear. From the side.
I just want to watch.
You just want to watch. So here is what the bare belly looks like. I'm not one to get stretch marks on my stomach, so I don't have any at this point. And as far as I can tell, he's way high up still, and he's way low as well. So I don't know that he's dropped a little bit, but he's just really big, I think, and he's taking up all the space. So there it is, you guys. There is the 40-week update with baby number 5, baby Solomon.
Hi.
Say goodbye. We will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.